Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Monday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. You can't see it, but it just popped up the notification about my PS4 hard drive, like it does. But you know, at least it got it out of the way early, so we can go ahead and venture right into East 10 tonight. Now, I'm convinced that this is the second to last chapter that we're going to be starting tonight, chapter 10. I say that because a chapter ago it was saying we were 3/4 of the way through the game, and it was counting the intro, if you will. Interesting how this time it's going back to the screen with Adol and Karja on it, whereas it had been... Oh, dialogue probably. I'm gonna shut up.
We're just offshore of the mysterious island. It's beautiful. And yet somewhat unsettling at the same time. What a curious place.
We're making port over there, right, Adol?
Sounds like a plan. Let's get ready to drop bang.
It disappeared.
And it's gone.
But why? How?
That's what I want to know.
Everyone, off the starboard stern!
Are you freaking kidding me?
So does it move?
Well, there's a kick in the head. The whole thing just up and moved, Aurora and all.
Yeah, I completely missed that the Aurora moved too.
I don't understand.
Does Leela know something about this? Did it really just disappear?
Perhaps the island we saw was simply a trick of the light.
Maybe. But I want to see if there's another island here. There's gotta be one. At least one. Based on the percentage completion compared to what we had when we were on the island itself earlier. We had an over 40% completion. Now it's like 39, I think it is.
Full speed ahead!
What was that? Oh. So there are ice chunks. Wait.
Fire!
I'm guessing we can't cross this way.
It's too dangerous to go any farther.
That's about what I thought. But there's gotta be another island here. island over there.
Fire!
Okay, so you just can't go over the chunks until they dissipate. That's not how the other rock formations have worked. So it's got to be somewhere over here. That other island, I mean. It's got to be like on the other side of Viewpoint Isle. But it's in the way. Okay, we can go past it, but we're gonna have to go through here in order to get the dialogue going on. And it poofed again.
Not again! It's like a mirage.
Bifrost. Bifrost. That's the name of the illusory sea from Norman myth, no? Legends claim it exists between this world and the next. Nibelheim. Is there truth to that?
I couldn't say. This would be the first I've seen of it. But to think it would appear in Obelia Gulf.
Consider the way that island vanishes whenever we draw near, though. Do we know for sure it actually exists?
Adol's been there. It's all we have to go off right now.
Adol. You're right. We shouldn't just give up.
Maybe we'll find the other island if we continue this way. Yeah, and then again, maybe not. Well, what the heck? I thought we had a larger percentage than that covered.
Give me strength.
There's literally nothing more we can do except approach the island. Like there's nothing else to reveal on the chart.
Damn! I really thought we had it!
If third time wasn't the charm, I'm not too hopeful about the fourth and fifth.
What is it, Rosa? Is that a ship?
Judging by its distinctive shape and, above all, the size.
That's the Ironclad, I think.
Leela!
Yes. That is Rollo's Ark. I'm certain of it.
Now wait a minute. It was up on a cliff earlier.
You did mention earlier that one of them had vanished without a trace.
The same one we're looking at now?
Like as not. But for what reason is it here?
What do you mean? Can't you tell? It showed up to give the Sandras a warm welcome.
Into the next world, you mean?
Oh, don't even start! You'll jinx it into existence!
Actually, Gren may just have the right of it.
He does. Wait, the Ark.
Is it moving?
It's slowly drifting in our direction.
So it is. Ha! That'll teach you to doubt me.
Grin.
Rolo. But why?
Off the port side! It's the Malta Sea Force!
Uh-oh.
Pick a worse time, why don't they?
Jarl Grimson.
So it's come to this. A head-to-head showdown against the Balta Sea Force. Still, we can't afford to let them stop us. Use these, Adol. They're emergency relief supplies from Carpet Trading. Nice. Okay, we don't have pond fur. We do have crystallucent coral, but not enough. All right, can we have a luncheon? Well, yeah, duh. But is that really the only one we haven't cooked yet? I think it is the only one we haven't cooked.
Time to eat!
Wow, meals at sea never looked so good.
That's the stuff. Gotta love this flavor.
Enjoyed a luxury steak extravaganza with everyone. All right, let's do it.
Fire! Now!
Take that!
Doc, are you all right? Fire!
These guys ain't messing around.
So clinch it!
But neither are we.
Now! Take that! I'll protect us!
Mercy me!
Direct hit!
And 2 to go.
Bust them open!
And 1 left.
Fire!
I guess Karsa's not able to care right now.
Enemy fleet neutralized!
Yeesh. You sure put up a fight.
Yeah, no joke.
Just be glad that we sent them packing.
Something's not right.
Agreed. It's for a fact that we just engaged the Sea Force's first flotilla. But Jarl Grimson's flagship, the Norgest, was nowhere to be seen.
Dead ahead! Another ship is emerging from behind the Ark!
It's gotta be it. Here it comes.
A surprise attack from the Norgest! So the entire first flotilla was only a decoy? All hands, stay alert! The real battle's yet to come! Take the shot!
I'll protect us!
Got it.
The Norgist has gone silent.
Is it finally over?
I don't think it can go anywhere fast after taking all that damage. Jarl Crimson.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him too. All right, what's going on with the Ark?
The Ark.
Seeing one up close truly puts into perspective how enormous they are.
They were constructed that way to deliver not only humans, but also flora and fauna from the flood.
Like Noah's Ark.
What's more, I suspect that this is the selfsame Ark Rollo himself had ridden.
Let's check it out.
Yes, let's.
But she looks very hesitant.
Rollo went missing upon this very Ark. With luck, it will contain some indication of what befell him.
Step 1 is to explore the place.
Just so. Rollo's private quarters should be someplace within. If there are indeed any clues left behind, that is where we will find them.
This has to be where the other places of interest are. So there's not another island. It was all in the Ark. There's no knowing what awaits up ahead. Best to prepare on the Sandras first. I think we'll be fine. Our equipment really can't get much better than it is.
It should be a good spot to rest.
All right, so we got 2 more travel points, 10 chests, and 10 crystal clusters. One of which is here. But there are no buried treasures here. All right, let's take a look at our skills. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hey, welcome in, Catman. Good to see you tonight. How is everything? Let's see. I'm checking our skills right now. So we just had a battle with the Balta Sea Force. We neutralized the flagship, but now we're on board an Ark that seems to have been the same one that Rollo had been in.
How's that?
And the fact that there are chests and crystal clusters and things like that, that explains why there were more things we hadn't, there were more things in this area than there were simply on Viewpoint Island. Glad to hear you're doing well. Wait, there's a cluster. I'm gonna have to get that door open though. Okay, wait. It showed a chest up here. Wait. We cannot get over there from here, I don't think.
This one's strong.
Oh, geez.
Not gonna make it in time. Unless... Just barely even dented. Slice and dice.
But we beat Older, so this thing's going down.
How's that? Team up! Watch the attack!
Oh, wow. Without its bony armor, take a look at what it looks like underneath.
Severing light! Stronger the better!
And it's down.
Not gonna make it in time. Unless...
What do you mean not gonna make it in time?
Not gonna make it in time. Unless...
I know what to do here. I just wasn't sure where he was talking about when he said that. Okay. Now, what did that just do?
Slice and dice! Get ready! Bring it!
At all. Interesting how it incorporates
Severing light!
the heightened sense,
Severing light!
or whatever exactly that's called, that enables him to slow down time.
Karsha, even after sealing her consciousness, she is still able to fight as one with you, Adol. Perhaps it is your bond as shield brethren that allows her to do so. We simply must find a way to save her.
Agreed. Okay, we got that.
How's that? Severing light! Severing light!
That was pretty good. You know, I went to work, and that's been pretty much the gist of my day. You know, before coming back home and just to stream, which was what I was looking forward to the most. All right, now, how am I supposed to get down there? Wait. Yes, we do need to get down there somehow. Wait. Hold it. Here we go. almost at 5K. I know what that means. Oh, no, no, at all. That was actually my fault, but whatever. Now, I have a list of voices in my Discord that will let you know what's up for redemption. Let's see. Okay. There's one. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, that just ensures that whatever voice you choose is one that I'll definitely be able to do. Okay, wait. Okay, there's the cluster. It's over there. I see it now. Now the question is how we get over there.
Here goes. Here goes.
Well, that answers that question. But gotcha. Cool. That didn't destroy the armor, but it sure weakened it. I don't want to do our team-up super, because there might be a boss here, and I want to save that revenge gauge for the boss. And armor is gone. Did I already destroy the cluster? I guess I must have. So there's 7 more. There's 8 chests and 2 travel points. What is... Okay, there's something down there. So I was right. Aha. Okay, so we got 3 chests. That's the first time we've had to use I don't know if I can do that for an entire stream. That's my I should make that one like just a standard voice recording redemption, but you know, I can do that voice. It's just it'd be very taxing to try to do it for a whole stream, but you can be the judge here. Don't make me laugh. Is that your best? That was pathetic. And there's another travel point.
Should be a good spot to rest.
This looks like someplace a boss would show up.
Rollo housed a multitude of flora and fauna within his ark. This section of it was presumably used to accommodate them.
All right, sounds great. How did this ark go missing?
I do not know. So harsh and violent was the tempest that descended upon us. Our subjects and I could only surmise that it must have capsized.
Capsized and now it's right side up?
Sorry to horn in on this heart-wrenching tale.
Okay, who is that? Is that Rollo? No, it's Grimson.
Didn't realize this hull held so much history.
I'm surprised he's not attacking. Grateful that he's not, honestly.
Not that I give a picker's ass one way or another.
Grimson.
Well, if it ain't my however many greats, Granny and La Leela. You're looking fresh-faced yourself, Adol. You know, I held out a sliver of hope that the throne would tie this up with a neat little bow. Turned out to be a bust, though, eh?
Unfortunately. Why are you here?
Ah, don't be coy, lad. You know the only item on my agenda. Now hand over Rollo back there.
He's gonna attack.
What's this? Old Grand sealed consciousness away or something? Won't do much good, aside from delaying the inevitable. Soon enough, she'll brush that seal off and strew disaster out every which way.
Karja is a living memento of Ilena. You ought to be cherishing her, if anything.
Yeah, thank you.
Karja is in Rollo's clutches now. Doesn't end with her either. That whore son robbed Ilena of her life. And her dream along with it. How's Warg holding up?
Never stood a chance. He's off on that one-way trip to Harside in Walhalla now.
I see. Well, good on him. It's been a long 10 years of us tearing up the battlefield together.
Your nose is running.
Huh?
Drop the tough act, Grimson. Every time you try to choke back tears, they just come out in sniffles and snot instead.
Shut your gob.
Stings, don't it? Making it all the way to Britai, just to have one of our own stab us in the back. Gods blind me. Just how long do we have to keep these plundering expeditions up? Even I've had more than I can stomach.
How long? Try forever. Losing our homeland to the dire winter drove us Normans into eking by on what we can loot for over a century. Can't well think of any other way we can live this late in the game.
Why not make one for yourself, then? A new homeland, that is.
Huh? Who the devil are you? Take whatever you're peddling and beat it. Can't you tell a couple of chewed-up, shat-out warriors when you see them?
My name is Ilena. Ilena Balta. I was raised here in Karnak, but my veins run with the blood of Normans. On that note, how would you like to be my shield brother?
You're what? I wrote the lass off as a nutcase. Didn't humor her one bit at the start. But she just kept coming back to see me. That day, the next, and every day after. I learned that her father had gone off to Walhalla during an expedition. For us Norman warriors, being Walhalla bound's the highest honor there is. But after losing her dear old dad, she didn't find the idea all too compelling.
I wouldn't either, honestly.
What good is Valhalla if it means leaving everyone else behind in a living Nibelhell?
From then on, Ilena attempted to put a fleet of her own together. We Normans had become sea-going brigands after the dire winter forced us off our native land. So Ilena wanted to find us a place where we could live in peace, without discrimination. But try as she did to muster some allies to the cause, no one gave her so much as a sidelong glance. At first, I'd only stuck around to kill time while my wounds closed up. Back then, Karnak was packed to the brim with Norman expeditioners. Ilena played it slow and steady, calling out to every ear she could bend till, sure enough, she started gathering up a group of supporters, one member at a time. Some had grown weary of fighting, while others longed for untouched frontiers. By the time we built up Balta Island as the hub of our voyage to find a new homeland, I realized that seeing Ilena's dream through had become my own. But then... planting roots in new soil and making a life as new Normans. That was the dream she envisioned.
Grimson.
Gotcha!
Now you know why I'm so bent on putting Rolo under the dirt. That's the least I can do to honor the woman whose ambitions outlived her. After what happened to Ilena, I could see from a Cremelia away that Karja might be targeted as her next blood relative. How the Trident didn't recognize Karja as Rolo's descendant, though, is beyond me.
Could it be? Did you purposefully foster Rolo's return in order to defeat him? Was that your reason for sending Karja out on the Sandras?
If it is, that's pretty messed up.
Go ahead. Call me a failure of a father. I'll just take it in stride.
How could you?
Adel, it wasn't right, the way we made our problems into yours. But it won't be much longer now. We're putting an end to this whole kit and caboodle.
Why couldn't you just talk things out?
With Karja, you mean? Since that day, I've sunk everything I've got to give into paving my way here. The point of no return's long gone now.
Karja?
She didn't say she wanted to punch his lights out.
She regained consciousness on her own?
It looks that way.
What do you know? Turns out just one punch won't cut it. 2 or 3 ought to do the trick. Ah, who am I kidding? Let's go 10.
Back to your senses, are ya? Sorry to say, though, it ain't gonna change what I gotta do.
Fine by me. You've got my back, right, Shield brother?
Always.
Good answer. Time to hold up to your promise.
Well, say your goodbyes.
That was close. What? Dodge this! Blast off!
You two are really hanging in there. Question is, how long can you keep it up?
As long as it takes, Grimson. As long as it takes.
Well, this is around what I expected of you. Too bad it's also the most you can handle. About time you breathed your last, Rolo.
Crimson's not playing around. I'm getting pretty pissed off over here. You better be ready and eat those words. Got this.
What's a guy gotta do to achieve a dream?
Stand over yourself and face me, Crimson! Severing light! It goes through! It goes through! What? It goes through!
I'll chop you in half!
Nope. There might be another boss. I'm gonna save that revenge gauge for when we fight it. New skill.
Hey! There's a lot more where that came from. Did we get him?
Now what do you have to say, Grimson?
Not too shabby. Gotta say, the years are really catching up to me.
Yeah, excuses, excuses. You just lost to superior opponents. Just admit it.
But the thing is, I'm in too deep to go down and out.
Uh-oh.
Such speed!
He's going berserker. Nicely done, Adol.
Grimson.
Is that Iluna?
Flamey, did those cuffs just...
It is Iluna.
It can't be.
It is. Right?
Ilona, is that you?
Maybe she'll finally be the one that talks some sense into him.
It's always the same with you, isn't it? Can't communicate with others worth squat, yet you'll bust your butt to the bone for them.
What?
Mom?
If anyone could talk sense into him, it would be her.
Yep, that's me. It's been too long.
She's gorgeous. Next after this one is 4.
All this time, you were the shackles of mana binding these two together?
That I did not expect. That she was the one who formed the cuffs.
By what means?
I don't really have a grasp on it myself. Save that it's allowed me to watch over my daughter, my Karja, this whole way through.
You've been watching?
As for you, Grimson...
Yeah! Give it to him! Give him everything he's got coming!
I could swear I said not to torment yourself over me. So why is it that I find you crossing blades with our little girl?
Ilona.
You aren't the one at fault. And neither is Karja, needless to say. You didn't just support my dream. You ran yourself ragged to help me achieve it. It just so happened that a few teensy little mishaps piled up from there. Am I wrong?
I don't think she is wrong.
Teensy little mishaps. Now, if that ain't the understatement of the century.
Well, I guess he thinks she is.
Rather than standing against Karja, you ought to be standing beside her. That's what a father does, am I wrong?
She's definitely not wrong. Not a sliver of the way. Yeah, me too. This is the first time I've played through this game, but all the rest of the ones we'll be playing, I've played through them all before. Now, East 5, I've said this before, we're skipping that one because that one hasn't gotten a release outside Japan yet. It might before too long, though. If it does, we'll go back and play it.
Karja, this is one cruel destiny I've saddled you with. You won't hear me apologize, though. Not just because it wasn't my fault, but because it would mean regretting my bringing you into this world, and that wouldn't sit right with me. Worst of all, it would be spitting on the life you've been striving so hard to lead.
Right.
So, instead of asking forgiveness, I'll be giving you all the support I can. Now and forever.
I don't even know what to say. Thank you for saving me.
It's a shame she's not actually alive to for them to enjoy all the time in the world together.
Just look at how much you've grown.
I forget how old Karja was when Iluna died. But we know Karja's 17 now. So she would have been a child.
Adel?
Yes?
Sorry. You're the one who deserves an apology. What with the way I roped you into this mess. That said, I'm glad it was you who happened upon Leela's shell. Something tells me you would have lent a hand even without my meddling.
Probably, because that's just the way Adol rolls.
On that note, what do you say to becoming our son-in-law? You'd make a fine Norman.
I know what Adol's answer's gonna be, and it's because he doesn't like being tied down to one area. He wants to see the world, and if he marries and becomes a Norman, he wouldn't be able to do that.
Huh?
Karja. Even Grimson's like, what?
Put you on the spot, have I?
That's funny. I didn't say I'll consider it because I know how the rest of the story goes. And if he actually were to settle down with Karja, it would go counter to the story.
Seems my time's up. I'll go with a smile, though. It's not often you get to speak from beyond the grave.
True that.
Not so fast.
Grimson, maybe try not to forget my parting words so quickly this time. The rest is up to you, Karja. Go get him.
Right.
Well, Grimson, what do you have to say now?
Mom. What sheer force of will.
Huh?
It would seem those shackles are a manifestation of Ilena's resolve.
That makes sense.
How did that even happen?
The reason her will has assumed physical form is unknown to me. Perhaps it would have been possible with the power of the Sea King's throne, but...
I see.
So did she maybe get on the Sea King's throne and then that was her wish? Is that what I'm reading? Is that when I'm what I'm reading into this?
Hey, Grimson! What now? You still looking to fight?
The mood's passed.
Good answer.
Reckon I'll take some good long puffs and mull things over.
Let's move on ahead, Adel.
We'll handle Rollo one way or another.
Right. Thanks. All right. Let's get back to searching for Rollo's room. I'm not about to sit around waiting for a savior. Better to carve your own path forward.
Karja, your fortitude never ceases to amaze me.
Okay, so 3 crystal clusters in this room and 2 chests. There's one.
How's that?
Okay, there's a drop off. And then there's this.
Look, there's a treasure chest.
Wait.
Here goes.
Okay, there's the chest. Now the question is, how do we reach it?
How's that? Severing light.
Okay, that's straightforward enough. Aha!
A rare find.
And a really fortuitous one, I might add. What, we got 2 of those? And I didn't even realize it? Wait. Do we have anything else we can... No. see. Yeah. Gotten everything in this room. Oh, we know what this is.
I'll be right back.
Switch!
Okay, there's that chest. Okay, cool. That worked out.
Yeah!
Switch!
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 Switch out!
Switch!
Okay. So we've got 3 more crystal. Okay. So everything else is here in this room.
Switch!
That's good to know. Wait. Okay. Ah. At least that's pretty straightforward what you gotta do. Got it.
That's the stuff!
All right, Karja. You're the one who found it. You're the one drinking it.
Gotta be strong to survive. Yeah!
Okay, hold up. Somebody's got a skill. Oh, they both do. Colossal toss. She's only got 1 left. She needs to be level 84 before she can use it. Oh, sweet. And Adol's got 2. He can get.
Switch!
Okay. Oh, that's one of those doors.
What's this?
Oh, come on. Thank you for the 3-watch streak, Catman. Very much appreciated. You know, apparently,
There's a treasure chest.
Apparently, the watch streaks were something that that started during TwitchCon. And like several of us came back and
Switch.
all right, what? Okay, we've already done those. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. I'm happy you've been a good friend this whole time that I've been a part of Twitch. I wouldn't trade any of you for anything. So thank you for being one of the people that's been here with me over the course of the journey. Okay. But yeah, so I forget who it is who first noted it, but
Switch out!
but one of the other streamers I watched who I met at TwitchCon noted that that was something that had started either like during TwitchCon or like right after it. You know, speaking of which, next time I go, I really need to get a better HDMI cord so I can stream Evercade content. I planned to do that this time, but wasn't able to.
Switch.
Because the cord wasn't working right.
Switch.
All right, Karsha, get over here.
Switch!
Switch. I'm back, Karja.
All right, so triangle and square. Those are the buttons we need to use.
Let's tackle it together. Burn away. Burn away.
That's cool that you can readily aim that.
How's that? Fly away.
Okay, so kind of slow when it comes to mastery.
Yeah, let's keep it up. How's that? Flames, pierce through! Flames, pierce through!
Okay. So we got all the crystal clusters now.
Here goes! Looks valuable.
All that's left is a chest. But let's get this first.
Should be a good spot to rest.
What's this room?
Man, I would totally be down to meet up if you can make TwitchCon. I'm planning to go next year. I don't know about that. The year after, I might not go because there's another travel plan that I want to do. I was planning to do it next year, but I met so many good friends who I know are going back next year, and there's a possibility that even more can come. And there's another travel plan that I want to do while I'm in that area too. So it's like a mixture of all of those together. I think TwitchCon is gonna well, no pressure. If you're able to make it, great. But if not, don't feel pressured. Look at this place.
It's sparse, to say the least.
While that may be so, I do believe this is Rollo's personal cabin. The man would always furnish his quarters with only the barest of necessities.
Wait a sec. Have you never been in this ark before, Leela?
The two of us were not in each other's company from the deluge onward. Rollo was hastening to ensure the safety of all in his realm, be they man, beast, or vegetation. At that same time, I was fully preoccupied with keeping the three generals at bay. We entrusted our daughter, Lana, to one of Rollo's men, after which...
After which what?
This ark, as you already know, disappeared with Rollo as its passenger. As for our daughter, I never saw her again either.
Must have left you at a real loss.
It's rough.
What say we turn this place inside out then? Maybe it'll help us fill in a few blanks.
Karja, I would appreciate that.
Looks valuable.
And with that, we have 100% completion for the arc. Upon my arrival, I will be sure to plant the flowers that she loved. Those delicate white bellflowers. Thanks, Catman. It's getting trickier and trickier to do that. I mean, that's to be expected. But at the same time, what's our total completion is 87%. On the 10th day after the disaster, my destination was set. Once I reach it, however, there will be no coming back. Leela, Lana, forgive me. It may be that on the day I took the throne, the time of reckoning had already been decided. No matter what retribution awaits me, I must face the consequences of my actions head on. Okay. Saving your redemption for next stream. Awesome. After much effort, Adol managed to open the uncooperative drawer. Inside was a single sheet of paper.
Is this a hand-drawn sea chart?
Something tells me it gives us the location of Viewpoint Isle.
Yes, it appears to map out the cicatrix.
What's this X for? Comes with a note, too.
The unconscious path where the rainbow meets the northern lights. That is Viewpoint Isle. It's gotta be.
The unconscious path where the rainbow meets the northern lights.
We know there were auroras over the island. Can't be anywhere else. The Northern Lights. So an aurora.
First thing that springs to mind is that island that keeps running away from us.
That's what I'm thinking too.
The rainbow and unconscious path parts, on the other hand, have me lost. Maybe we're better off heading for wherever that X marks instead of racking our brains into mush.
I agree, Karja. You might be onto something.
Aye. I'm going by this map. Doesn't look all that far from here.
Indeed. Your words may very well ring true.
All right. Then it's settled. Let's circle back to the Sandras and set sail on the double.
Ah, we've got more exploration points.
Oh, a new letter?
So there's a quest. Dear Mr. Adel and Miss Karja, ships that resemble the Undying Fleet have been spotted multiple times off the course of Anchor Island, threatening our very way of life. I hear that Ilmer Village on Fallon Island is experiencing something similar as well. May I ask you to come and speak with us? I shall be waiting on Anchor Island. Village Chief Nell. Oh, are you talking about Karja, the one we're playing as? I agree. I sense the menacing presence of Krieger coming from an island in the Rogue Sea. They appear to be in a rather large group. It may be wise to pay the area a visit when circumstances allow. Leela. This letter consists of nothing but animal footprints. It almost feels like a demand for something. Maybe a certain someone is really, really hungry?
I need a break.
Adel!
Hey, Adel, can I talk to you for a sec? What did you have to tell me? Huh? Oh, it's not really a big deal or anything, but... Thanks, Adel. For what? Think back to our showdown against Grimson. Remember when I managed to will myself back to my senses? To be honest, that wasn't something I did on my own. I don't think that's true. No, I'm serious. These cuffs my mom made. The whole time I could hear your voice encouraging me through them. And it's because of that I managed to get a hold of myself. Except Origin. Origin takes place 700 years before Adel's birth. He's the main character in all the rest of them. But only Origin and the first two actually take place in the Land of East. All the rest of them take place in a different area each time. That's one thing I like about them. You know, you really get a sense for all the places Adel has traveled and all the things he's seen and done everywhere he goes. And it's because of that I managed to get a hold of myself. So thank you. Don't sweat it, sis. I don't think I actually settled things with Grimson back there. All that only felt like the first step toward it. But before I make peace with him, I gotta make it with myself first. Mom and you are keeping all the malice that's taken root in me at bay. And you two aren't the only ones. Everyone on the Sandras is too. It's thanks to so many people having my back that I'm able to stand here now. So in order to repay the favor, I've got to step up to whatever lies ahead with all my might. I don't know what's gonna happen from here on out. But if there's ever a time when I can't make it on my power alone, I want you to help me, Adol. We've come this far. No turning back now. Good to hear it. I think I can see this through to the end now. All right, time for us to set out.
And, by the way, Adol, I'm glad you ended up being my first shield brother. That's all. Now let's get moving already.
Hey, kiddos. You come at just the right time. Mind if we have a little chat? This journey's nearing its end, so just humor me for a moment. So, your little odyssey's finally drawing to a close, huh? What's with you right now? Nothing at all. I'm just impressed. You guys have fought long and hard to get to this point. There's just something about kids as young as you banding together to overcome those undead monsters. The old me probably would have gotten the urge to channel this into a new work. Why not take it up again? Art, you mean? Didn't peg you as a jokester, kid. The past is in the past. It's too late for me to go back in more ways than one. Sounds like an assumption. And you know what they say about those? I know where you're coming from, Karja, and I learned it from an episode of The Odd Couple. When you assume you make an ass out of you and me. That's gotta be where she's going with that. You should understand where I'm coming from, kid. Even when our fight here on these seas is over, it won't change the fact that I'm a criminal. I can't run from the Romans forever. Sooner or later, they'll have me in chains again. Hell, my charges will probably be even more severe now that I've escaped from prison. Might even get the death sentence. What if you faked your death? Do you ever listen to the wild things that come out of your mouth? Yep, that's what happens. I forget what episode of... Holy crap, dude. Okay, maybe I put those aside on purpose. Just so the boxes wouldn't get damaged. Never mind. I saw some game cases put to the side, and I was trying to figure out why they were where they were, but I think I might have set them aside so the boxes wouldn't get damaged because they're big collector's editions. I have probably more of those than I should. Do you ever listen to the wild things that come out of your mouth? Hey, you gotta work with what you can get. I'll even lend a hand if you go through with it. The same can be said for everyone here, but at the end of the day, you've stuck with us this far. Well, this is a surprise. A Norman helping a criminal of all things? You're only a criminal in the eyes of the Roman Empire, right? No reason that should matter to me. Besides, what kind of Norman would I be if I didn't repay my comrades in arms? So call me heartless if you want. But I don't intend on letting you reunite with your lover so soon. Busted. You saw right through me, did you? Ever since we found that ring, yeah. No matter how hard you try to hide it. Yeah, well, that was the moment my life's final purpose was over and done with. Now I've got no one left to come home to. What else am I supposed to do at this point? Start again, as many times as it takes. Start again? You lost something irreplaceable. That much is true. But you didn't lose everything. At the very least, you still have your memories. The same memories that pushed you to break out of jail and come all the way to Abelia Gulf. Whether they disappear with you right here and now, or turn into a new reason to drive you forward, is entirely up to you. Up to me, huh? I think I can get behind that. Okay. You suppose I can ever go back? Back to the way I was during those happy times spent with her, just making art for art's sake? Art for art's sake. You know what that's making me think of? Have you ever looked at the MGM logo with the lion inside the golden I guess ring you'd call it? The words that are around the lion, that's what they mean. They mean art for art's sake. I forget when exactly I learned that, but when I saw that there, that's what that made me think of. And Mandy's name does start with an M. Wouldn't it be something if his initials were MGM? Let's just say they are and go with it. I'll bet it was you who led me to these kids, wasn't it? My time here isn't finished just yet, so keep on watching over me in the meanwhile.
Maybe this world isn't worth giving up on after all. Keep shining out there, kid.
I'm gonna start looking for folks with stars over their heads. Ooh. Huh? What are you trying to say, Hoogle? You want us to follow you somewhere, is that it? Adol and Karja set sail, allowing Hoogle to take the lead. Northern Karnak waters. Yes, they did. Lots of good movies. Huh. I know this place. It's just north of our settlement. They call it Olan Island. It's completely uninhabited, and the only way to even step foot on it is to climb up its cliffs. This place your nesting ground? So you were inviting us into your home?
Aye.
Can't lie, this place is pretty spiffy. Huh? There's something over there. Sort of looks like a monument. A faint inscription is carved into the stone slab. Here rests the Raven, revered in splendor, who to safe refuge shepherded our ark. Hey, this is... the Raven? You don't think... Well, we Normans do use them as guides toward dry land. Supposedly, Rollo relied on a raven as well. So if that same raven who helped the people back during the Great Calamity stuck around afterward, that'd mean... You must be proud of your ancestors. So that's the deal. The pieces are finally lining up. With you by our side, I know we can make it just about anywhere. So keep on showing us the way forward, Hoogle. Adol and Karja took a brief respite on the island with Hoogle before returning to the ship. Okay, so how many have we maxed affinity with now? Let's see, Karja, Dogi, Flare, Hugel. Cohen. Millette. Mandy. Anar. So 8 people. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 people to max it with. But we're on the road with several people. There's still no telling what the situation holds for us, but... Adol, Miss Karja, pardon me, but may I have a moment of your time? Here we are, back into Verger Coast. We ran into this place by chance, but it's actually pretty cozy, huh? Yes, there's even a beautiful spring here. I really quite like it. Perhaps the people looking to escape the great calamity also found comfort here. Did you want to talk about something? Yes. Adol, do you recall when you gave me that crest that was made in Bertai? A number of my old memories have been resurfacing since then. And I suddenly realized that after all this time, I still haven't given you my decision, Miss Karja. I did get the sense you've been lost in thought recently. But what's this about a decision? Adol, I'd like you to hear this as well. Do you recall when we first met, Karja?
Yeah.
Miss Karja? Of course. No way I'd forget that. It was my first expedition, not to mention the year when Bertai came under a massive invasion. Normans from all over ravaged the region and feasted upon it. On their way there, one group sacked an area that fell under the Balta Sea Force's protection. So in order to get payback, we set out for Bertai after them. But when we got there, it was Niflhel on Earth. All I remember of it are those twisted, black-hearted brutes. They plundered the town, laid it to ruin, and burnt whatever remained to the ground. My father, the lord of the region, was killed, with my mother and older sister taking their own lives soon after. I, however, was captured, leaving me powerless to even follow in the footsteps of the rest of my family. Then all of a sudden, Miss Karja came to my rescue, shattering me out of the depths of despair. Kill you already? Don't make me laugh, Pipsqueak. I'm taking you as my first spoil of war. Until you can decide how you're living for yourself, you're living for me. Got that? Oh yeah, I guess that did happen. That was my first campaign. But damn if I wasn't trying to act like a big shot. So that's how it all started. Back then, Ezer was on the verge of breaking completely. But we brought him back to Balta Island, and he slowly learned his way around the job. Next thing I knew, he'd become the most reliable person around. It's been 7 years since then. And in order to repay my debt to you, I'd like to give the response I couldn't all that time ago. Ezer? Miss Karja, you told me to live for you until I decided how I wanted to live for myself. And I believe that I've gotten strong enough to finally make that choice. With that, I shall no longer be following behind you, Karja Balta. Huh? Wait, what? Hold on just a minute here. How are we supposed to get by without you? The cooking, the laundry, the cleaning. And don't get me started on the finances. Miss Karja, I think Ezer's trying to say something else. Right. I had a feeling you would understand, Adol. What I mean to say is that I will no longer follow behind you as the person you took in order to do so. Neither will I wait upon you because of my station, nor even because you are Jarl Grimson's daughter. Rather, I will serve at your side, Miss Karja, for no other reason than that I desire to. Easer, would it have killed you to tell that to me straight? My heart almost dropped into my gut there. Damn bilge for brains. I'm gonna lean on you till the day I croak, so you better be ready. Yes, I shall always be there for you, Miss Karja.
I feel as though I've finally managed to face Miss Karja as an equal. Thank you, Adol. Truly.
So now we're down to 20 people that we still have a max affinity with. We're almost a third of the way there, and I guarantee... so it's Lila. That crystal you have there. May I have a look at it? You mean this? We found it lying around, but haven't got the first clue how to use the thing. Guessing you're clued up on it? Yes, of course. Though to be perfectly honest, it is something that all are well acquainted with. For it is that which all humans innately possess, yet continue in vain to avert their eyes from. The fact is, that crystal bears no function. Its significance lies in the fact that you found it at all. Is this some kind of riddle? Perhaps some might see it that way, but in truth, it is no mystery in the least. Such is the reason the crystal appeared before you both. Hey, just who are you exactly? It's clear you're not just some everyday fortune teller. There is a proper time for that discussion. A time that, needless to say, has yet to arrive. In the meantime, may I perhaps take custody of the crystal? Got it. Actually, scratch that. I don't get a damn thing, but fine. At the very least, doesn't seem like you're out to hurt us. My thanks. Please have a seat over there, you two. I shall divine what awaits you at the end of your journey. What do you say, up for a fortune-telling session? Let's get a reading. It's not really my thing, but I guess it wouldn't hurt just this once. If something big's coming up, I'd rather steal my mind ahead of time. Well then, let us begin. Incidentally, do you recall that crystal from before? The one we picked up a while back? Yeah, you've been holding on to it, right? After all this time, we never wound up hearing anything about it. Or you, for that matter. Put simply, it is a crystallization of the collective unconscious. A mass of pure malice possessed by all people at birth. If the mana you command were one side of a coin, it would be the other. Black mana. That is the most straightforward explanation I can offer. What? But why does it even exist? Because malice and man have been side by side from the very beginning. Humanity has been living with it in tandem, you see. The amount varies by person. But there is not a single one who is wholly bereft of malice. Such is why conflict and discrimination can never be eliminated, as well as why the Trident and Rollo came into being. However, it does not exclusively give rise to destruction. For even profound envy or anger against another can be harnessed as a force of creation toward one's own betterment. Just as how Rollo was driven by impulse, yet at the end of Sea Rolling Rampage, found not only his love, but himself. Or how our fight against the Grieger ultimately made us stronger. That crystal is a manifestation of humanity's desire to avert their eyes from such malice. Strictly speaking, it cannot be seen, nor does it hold any power. Yet despite that, you two managed to find it. Perhaps it is because of the way you have confronted malice at the ends of your trials and tribulations. I don't really feel it was anything all that grand. Even so, to me that is hope in its consummate form. For I am a being shaped by the sentiments of those who confine themselves and admit defeat. A being born of the malice known as resignation. Born of malice? Then you mean... So you're a Grieger then? Although I was indeed brought about through malice, my case differs slightly from that of the three generals. I was simply begotten by humanity's collective unconscious. And as the embodiment of resignation, I do not possess the impulse to harm humans. I am but a failure of a Grieger who can do nothing more than watch events play out with a languid gaze. For the longest time, I cared not what happened, neither to you or these seas. But then I observed as you faced adversity, even going so far as to find that crystal. And from there, a wish budded within me. A wish for you to grasp a more favorable future. I see. Never thought the day would come when we'd have a Grieger cheering us on like this. Oh? Hey, what gives? You still owe us a reading. It would seem that I am unable to divine your futures. What lies ahead must be ascertained for yourselves. Seriously? After all that? It's more interesting this way. Don't think the entertainment value is the point here, but fine. No matter what awaits, we'll give it our best shot. Together. Such is the way you both are.
Adel, and Karja as well. Only you alone can determine your own fates. I pray you'll allow me to see them through to the end.
Nice.
Tinkering with ships is fun. Not that I expected otherwise.
Oh, wow.
Whew, all done. I hope I did a good job. Great work, everyone!
Great.
Yep, that ought to do it.
We've almost got every stat completely enhanced. But we need a lot of crystallucent coral. I'm counting about 15 or 18 that we need.
Anything else? Okay, see you later.
All right, let's see what you got for me. No stone unturned, huh?
Adventuring sure is a blast. Just hearing your stories gets me all worked up. Thanks for sharing the fun with me. It ain't much in comparison, but...
Here, this is for you.
Cool. Mega Ultimate. Seems like the adventure's going smoothly. Keep it up. I didn't think there were any to report. Let's get the quest started. Adol, Karja, I have a request to make of you. Would you be willing to bring me to the ruined capital of Ribe? You mean the rundown city in Specular Bay? Oh, right, I guess you did used to live there, huh? I haven't returned so much as once since the Great Calamity. I know it's selfish to ask this, given the circumstances, but now that I've been freed from my seal, I thought I should see it again for myself. We'll take you there. Yeah, there's no telling what might happen down the line. So better to make sure there's nothing you regret leaving undone. And more importantly, you're part of the ship's crew. Granting your request is just part of the job. Thank you. I'll accompany you when you disembark at Ribe. Any time will be just fine.
Let's give it a go.
I'll take care of you, little guy. Let's see. This one's a scrappy Pickard. It looks pretty strong. I think it's trying to tell us it's fought in lots of battles before. Oh yeah, I grew these with my daddy. You guys can have them. Nice. I'm glad the Pickards are getting more friends. If you find any others, bring them here, okay? Okay, there's no one here to talk with right now. Let's rest in the captain's quarters.
Adol!
Hey, Adol, you mind if we rest for a sec? All right, let's do that. Tired? Nah, just want to spend some time in here is all. Hey, Adol? You gonna leave Obelia Gulf once our voyage is wrapped up? Oh, yeah, I probably will. Yeah. I see. That's just who you are, I guess. What's wrong, Hoogle? Starting to miss him already? We've still got a lot more to do before he leaves, though. You're gonna help too, right? Thanks, Hoogle. And once this is all over, I'll also... I wonder what that was supposed to mean.
I hope I can contribute even a little to the reconstruction efforts.
Okay, let's see.
I hope it helps. Anything else I can do for you? Please, come again.
Two more of those and we'll max out our revenge multiplier.
I'll give it everything I've got. Anything else? Okay, see you later.
Right?
Hey, how's your gear holding up?
All right. So Force Saber.
Okay, all done.
Good stuff.
Handles like a dream, guaranteed.
Of course we need crystallucent coral.
What's next? Don't let all this prepping go to waste.
Wait.
Hey.
Crap, we can only afford one of those.
Anything else? You know where to find me.
Yep, that we do. Okay, where's our other shop? Oh, wait, I bet she's in Karnak.
What can I get you today? Should I make something for everyone?
Nah. We've cooked up everything.
Would you like anything else? We look forward to your next visit, esteemed patrons. Just kidding.
Okay, we've maxed affinity with everyone we can max it with right now.
Off we go!
Let's go to Karnak real quick.
All right, let's go!
I want to see if there's anyone we can max affinity with. Okay, we got shops.
How can I help you?
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like? You have a nice day now. What can I get you?
I think she's the one I was looking for.
Anything else I can help with? Safe travels.
There's one down here. Oh, there's two down here.
Here to help with Karnak's restoration?
Nope.
Is there anything else? Keep up the good work.
Step on up. What can I do you for?
Wait, void coat. That's the best armor, though.
I've still got plenty of stock to go around. Your coin's always welcome here.
Well, the best armor we can purchase right now. Let me clarify that. All right, let's see here. Guess we'll go to the village outskirts.
What are we waiting for? Hoist the sails!
Let's catch our breath. Flames, pierce through! Flames, pierce through! Flames, pierce through!
Jeez.
Fly away!
What's
is.
Nice work, Adel.
All right, thought so.
Burn away! Flames! Pierce through! Flames! Pierce through!
All right.
Looking for some fishing gear, mate?
Nah, I think we're good.
Need anything else, mate? Hope you reel in a big one, mate.
That's a little annoying how he goes mate after every sentence.
Here for some shopping? Anything else you'd like? Take care of yourselves out there.
I was wondering if maybe there were gift items for folks, but I'm not seeing any. All right, talk to me, folks. Oh, young Adel and Korja. I take it you read my letter?
Chief, no. I see Chief Isaac's here, too. We heard the news, yeah. The Undying Fleet's been sighted offshore of Anchor Island and Fallen Island, right?
Indeed. They've shown no sign of going on the attack so far. But we've learned from experience just how terrible their wrath can be. The villagers are all incredibly anxious. Is it the same flotilla in both places? I came here to speak Chief Nell regarding that exact possibility. But no. It seems the ships in each group are distinct from each other. We can only conclude that two separate flotillas are menacing both islands at once.
That's so? Stranger's so active now that the Trident's no more. And it just so happens that the Balta Sea Force is being oddly passive right now, too. Might be more efficient for us to handle this ourselves, considering.
We'll get this sorted out. Will you really? You have our thanks. Just knowing you'll be on the case is a relief.
Do you have any idea when the Undying Fleet will show up next?
If the pattern holds up, the flotilla by Anchor Island will likely appear before long.
All right, then. We'll take care of things over there first. We wouldn't want the one near Fallen Island causing trouble in the meantime, though. Can you tell the villagers here to stay on the lookout, Chief Isaac?
Of course. We're counting on both of you.
All right, let's do this.
And I'm pretty confident we will kick their asses at this point. I say that, but look at the size of that flotilla.
Look! That's one huge Undying Fleet flotilla.
That's not all. Their flagship looks awfully familiar. Isn't that yours? It's hers, all right. No two ways about it. What's it doing here?
No idea. But we ain't just seeing things, that's for sure.
And if what's menacing Anchor Island is actually Yur's flotilla, that means Miss Karja.
Yeah. I know. Bring us in, Adol, but be careful.
Take the shot!
Come get some!
right, dude.
Fire!
What is that? You need to stop doing that. Hey! Who said you could dodge that?
Direct hit! Fire the cannons!
Clear the way!
Out of the way, sluggard! Come get some!
I'll protect us.
Rip them apart!
All right, now, can you, like,
Take the shot!
fire in the direction I need you to fire? That would be great. I gotta say, though, this flotilla has given me more of a challenge than I expected. Given the fact that our ship is completely built up.
Fire the cannons!
Well, not completely built up, but it's completely built up in a lot of ways.
See how you fancy this?
We're being targeted.
Take this!
Turn them to flotsam!
Fire!
And then there was one.
Now! Blast them!
Now!
We're being
Good.
targeted.
Now!
Its endurance is down.
Oh, how clumsy of us!
Looks like we got a board. Ah, my mighty flotilla is unsinkable. Prepare to die, insolent mono-wielders. From this day onward, everything under the skies is ours to rule.
Is this their leader? Doesn't seem like the sharpest axe in the shed. One way or another, we're taking him down, Shield Brother.
Flames, pierce through! Flames, pierce through! Burn away! Fly away! Strike back! Fly away! Flames, pierce through! Burn away! Flames, pierce through! How's that? How's that? Flames, pierce through!
Get crushed!
Fly away!
Gotcha!
Phew, they were tougher than I expected. Still don't understand how they ended up on your ship, though.
Maybe there's a mastermind behind this.
You mean you think someone else is pulling the strings? Their commander did seem like a real meathead. Maybe you're onto something. What is it, Hoogle? Another letter? Adel opened up the new message. An undying fleet flotilla has appeared by Fallen Island and is approaching the village. Please help us. Damn it! Of all the timing! We should hurry. Yeah, I've got my suspicions, but all we can do for now is head over there as fast as we can. Okay, where is it? Fallen Island. There it is.
All right, let's go.
We're going at a real nice clip.
Enemy flotilla sighted. I know that flagship anywhere. That's Logger's ship. The Ovaldi. I'm surprised it's still seaworthy. Take caution. I sense a peculiar power aboard it. Oh, that sounds like fun. You know, I've never watched Futurama a whole lot. One of these days I need to change that. Good to know. All hands prepare to engage. We're ending this once and for all. We've got a lot of quests to do. Oh, wow.
Now! Take the shot!
So there's only 3 ships in this flotilla. But they're all larger ships. Oh, wow. Jeez.
Chew on this! Fire! Come get some!
Blast them! Suck on this!
Shields up! Now!
Smash 'em!
How do you like that?
Got it. I've also met Phil Lamar. I don't know who he voices, but he's another reason I wanna watch it. So you made it here after all, just as we hoped you would. When the 3 generals died, we lost our way, but then he arrived and gave us a new purpose. We shall pay him back in full by advancing his ambitions. Huh? No idea what you're ranting about. But we don't got the time to play along. You're going down here and now.
Flames, pierce through!
that for a boss, but I kind of feel like we needed it right now. Oh! That one's down. See, I mainly know Phil Lamar because of Metal Gear Solid. He voiced Vamp in that.
So we're dealing with the Grieger peons left after the 3 generals died. One thing's for sure now, they're not just moving at random.
Seems there's a ringleader.
They did mention a he this time.
Yeah, I love Metal Gear too.
And if the flotilla by Anchor Island was following the same someone's orders... Uncle? Another letter? Seriously?
That's gotta be the ringleader. Oh, there's flagship. The Wronghilder has been spotted sailing a course toward Karnak, Magni.
What?
This was just a diversion.
They've got us hook, line, and sinker. We're heading over, now!
Yes, he did. And that's a voice that I'm very fond of doing.
Wait, what? We can't fast travel there?
What are we waiting for? Hoist the sails!
There's no need for sorrow,
hey there.
Queen.
Wasn't expecting to see you again.
I died once already. I can't die twice. Ah, there's our flotilla. Or whatever exactly you would call that gathering of ships. Time to fight the ringleader.
Huh? Something's coming at us! Starboard side! Cannon fire? We're in Niflhel.
You're kidding! It didn't come from that ship over there, did it? Oh, there's flagship. We should be way out of its range. That explains it. They're using one of those artilleries from the sea fortress. Well played, Grieger.
They have us outranged and outgunned. We can't just let them keep shelling us.
You know, it just now occurred to me. We never got to fight the Ironclad. I wonder if we'll ever get to.
They got us outranged and outgunned. We can't just let them keep shelling us. Adol, dodge their fire and bring us in as close as you can.
Direct hit!
Secret weapon?
Oh, come on.
This'll mop them up.
Got it. One down, 4 to go.
Take this!
think we necessarily have to sink all the ships, but I want to. That's just how I roll.
Direct hit!
You there.
Fire the cannons!
How do you like that?
Clear the way!
All right, 2 left. One small ship, and then the flagship. And now the flagship stands alone.
Blast him! How do you like this?
Sooner or later, that flagship will not be afloat.
Kindly sink!
Chew on this!
This'll mop him up.
Suck on this! Suck on this!
Laying out mines.
Come get some!
And gotcha! The Ironclad, that's a ship we saw earlier. It was friggin' huge. And it's called Ironclad because it's made of metal, not wood. That, you know, back in the day, like back during the days when there were a lot of like pirate ships out on the open sea, the ships were made of wood so they could be sunk with cannon fire. But once they started putting metal over them, they became a lot harder to sink, and they became known as ironclads. Tenacious as ever, you little whelps. Wait, I know that voice. Who's that again? Wipe that blank stare off your face, redhead. I know you remember me. My illustrious name is Dodskloven. But these days I go by Supreme Commander of our United Front. Supreme Commander? That runt? Seriously?
Looks like he took advantage of the recent chaos to bring all the straggling Krieger together. I did think it was weird how he never showed up again after that last time. So this whole ruse was his doing, huh? How strange. I feel as if I've seen him somewhere before.
You've just been outplayed by a gambit I've been playing since the day I slipped my way out of that horrible sea battle. All I have to do now is dispose of you eyesores in the world will be mine for the taking. I'll give you one chance. Bow down, worship me, and become my minions. Otherwise, I think you know what'll happen next, don't you? Or maybe you still haven't figured out why I bothered luring you here in particular. Uh-oh. What? You rotten little bastard. Oh, humans, so earnest and noble. Look at them working their hearts out to rebuild their home. Why, it almost makes me want to turn the place into a smoking crater all over again. This isn't good. He's taken the whole town of Karnak hostage. And he's not bluffing. That artillery's well within range. But we have to do something, or he'll sink the Sandras instead. Damn it all.
Do we really have to choose one over the other? Wait! Everyone, look over there!
you really sure about this? If it doesn't work out, in worst case scenario, the town won't make it out unscathed. Even if we don't intervene, they'll sink the Sandras and come for us next. That means our only choice is to take action in the best way we can. Hang tough, Gren.
Good.
All right, get ready, men. It's time to put the ace in the hole we borrowed from the Balta Sea Force to good use. We've got plenty of powder and ammo to spare.
Step right up.
Now let's give our uninvited guests a taste of Karnak hospitality. Yeah! Are you talking about the Grieger? He said his name earlier. Yeah! Dodskloven. Those sneaky, no-good stinkers. Since when did they have cannons hidden away? Fine, if they're so intent on being a threat, we'll just wipe them and their miserable little town off the map. The hell you will. Oh, rats. Took my eyes off the other stinkers. That's all good. Oh, who's playing, by the way? I won't let you fire a single shot. And neither will we. Adam, Miss Karja, now. Sorry we took so long. Your schemement's here and now. Yeah, they boarded us. Hey, you. Take some responsibility and deal with these pests. Wait, what? Get them, crew! Oh, we gotta deal with multiple waves this time.
Flames, pierce through! Burn away! Flames, pierce through!
Oh, cool. Oh, the World Series is going on? I haven't followed baseball in so long, so I really don't know the schedule of like the major games or anything like that. And you're down.
Flames, pierce through! No chance! How's that? Run away!
Okay. We're close.
Flames, pierce through!
And then we'll be playing as Karja once we master it. Okay, Carbine Blast mastered. Colossal Toss. Ah, okay, gotcha. You know, I have you know, I remember my one of my high school yearbooks talking about the strike of '94, and I forget what year it was, but they said, wait, what? That was quick. I thought it was going to take a lot longer than that to master that. But yeah, it talked about how, you know, it had been like, I'm wanting to say over 80 years since the World Series hadn't been played. And that's the last of the grunts, which just leaves my whole crew, gone in a matter of moments. That was far too close for comfort. But I'm still coming out on top in the end, where I surpass even the Trident as the mightiest general of all Grieger kind. Farewell, fools. Now, Hugel! Yeah! Ah! About time we settled this. You ready? And he didn't put up... He didn't put up much of a fight. Were you even trying to put up a fight? What? My body! No! No! I can't disappear! Not like this! When it comes down to it, what did I even live for? Day after day of toil and drudgery at the hands of my superiors. Nothing to dream but climbing the chain of command. It can't end like this. It can't. I haven't accomplished a thing. No! And we have a spam bot. Catman, would you do the honors? He was a despicable little mongrel, but I gotta admit, I felt kind of sorry for him at the end. Yeah, we had a spam bot come in just a moment ago. There we go. Yeah, all his efforts were wasted. Normans who died valiantly in battle are welcomed into the halls of Walhalla. When it comes to Grieger, though... It's all good. We got rid of it. Bit late to be asking this, but just what are they anyway? Hey! Well, plenty of time for the hard questions later. We're gonna have our hands full cleaning up after this. Thankfully, Karnak emerged from the encounter intact. In the wake of the battle, the remaining stragglers of the Grieger fleet dispersed to the winds. Adol and his friends took a moment to make sure everyone was all right, then sent a report about the incident to Chiefs Nell and Isaac.
That takes care of that.
Mayor Clement and Commander Gulliver are now at max. Sweetness! Oh, wow. Used to forge a sword. A really great sword. A highly rare ore allegedly used to forge a famed ancient sword. All right.
This might be useful.
Let's take a look at.
Mind taking the helm?
May not look it, but I'm good with my hands.
Okay, cool. So we can enhance that.
Handles like a dream, guaranteed.
Unfortunately, that was all the
What's next? Hit me up whenever you need.
that was all the crystal we had. I don't suppose
Tinkering with ships is fun. Not that I expected otherwise.
I didn't think so.
Anything else? You know where to find me.
All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and save here, and we're going to call it for the night. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. When we pick this back up tomorrow, we're going to start off with the quests, and we'll see what happens from there. In the meantime, it is time to find someone to raid. Who is on? Guys, I think we're gonna raid into Ash Said Hi. It's been a while since I raided her last, and I've met her twice now. The first time I met her at Too Many Games in Philadelphia, and more recently I met her again at TwitchCon, and she is playing Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Absolutely love that game. And Ash is a gem. I always have a great time in her streams. But once again, folks, thank you to everyone for tuning in. I'll see you back tomorrow when we continue East 10 Nordics. But for now, this is Thunderfist 1978 signing off.